But yes, we're going to do the This Week in Warhammer, because that's a thing we do. It's Monday. I like talking about Warhammer. I'm going to talk about Warhammer. Here are the things that are happening in Warhammer. Yeah, this isn't the big thing, but I feel like it is a big thing. So we have the official reveals of the new Adeptus Mechanicus and new Necron combat patrols. I don't know why I forgot every single word I was saying as I was saying it there. But here's the new, fast and fun way to play Warhammer 40k. And I'm a little bit disappointed by this box, because I really liked the weird crab walker thing. It was fun. I liked the Dune Crawler. Dune Crawler? It was a toaster with a cannon and crab legs. And they've now replaced it with these goofy flying boys and some horses. Also, I feel a little bit attacked by this representation of this dude here. Just a little bit. Other than that, it is actually quite nice. I mean, it's higher model count, which, I mean, maybe is probably more appealing to people. Because the old one wasn't that inspiring. Like, it wasn't bad, but it wasn't particularly inspiring. It was just, hey, here's a Dune Crawler, here's a character, here's 3 mini tanks, and then a bunch of Skitarii running around. It was fine. I thought it was a nice little combat patrol. Maybe the higher model count is a good thing. I don't know. So we have the enhancement. Each time an attack targets the bearer's unit, subtract 1 from the wound roll. Nice little effect. Add 6 inches of the range characteristic of ranged weapons equipped by models in the bearer's unit. And those weapons have the ignore cover ability. Nice and simple. Very straightforward. Very cool. It's combat patrol rules. They're very straightforward, they're very simple, nice and easy to understand. They are what they are. It's nice. I like it. It's fine. We have actually had this revealed for a decent amount of time. We knew that this was coming. This is not a super big surprise. This is essentially a stripped down version of what you get, well, what you got in the Indomitus set. So this one isn't new. It's not super out there, wow, boing, whip, hooray. But yeah, I like it. These are nice models. Yeah, apparently they're available now. They are not currently available on the app. Those are still the old combat patrols. I assume that all of those are going to come forward and they're going to be put out as and when everything actually drops. Yeah. This one's going to make Christmas very, very painful for me. But yes, this is the Christmas Army boxes. But I mean, straight out, the Red Gobbo Surprise. I like this guy. He's cool. He's cute. He's a regular character now. It's a lot of fun. It's a very cool little thing. He actually has his own little pot of Mephiston Red. Just here. I don't care what anyone else says. It's Mephiston Red. Obviously. Oh, here comes the problems. I am slightly sexually aroused. I love this box. This is a really good box. Like, it's a really, really good box. It's pure simplicity. You think World Eaters, what do you want? Angron. Lots of guys that are going to run around and punch things. Nothing complicated. Nothing mad. You get 10 Berserkers, you get 6 8-bound that can either be built as 8-bound or Exalted 8-bound. That's brilliant. That's a really, really nice, simple box. You combine that with the Combat Patrol, you then have Angron, a Lord Invocatus, 30 Berserkers, you get 6 Exalted or just standard 8-bound, plus 10 Jackals. That is a decent-sized army, straight out of 2 boxes, little over 200 quid. For a Warhammer army, that's actually pretty good. I like this. I'm tempted by it. It makes me sad. I now want to be a World Eater, and I want to punch things. I can justify getting this on top of all the other armies I'm doing, right? Moving on, we have the Onslaught Swarm. Again, a really nice box with its simplicity. You get yourself here 20 Hormagaunts, you get the Ripper Swarms that come with it, 10 Gene Stealers, and then you get the 2 multi-part plastic kits. So you can have the Norn Assimilator, or you can have the Norn Emissary, along with having the Flying Hive Tyrant, which can be built as the Flying Hive Tyrant, the Standard Hive Tyrant, or the Swarm Lord. All very, very cool options. Nice looking box. We move on to the other one that gives me funny feelings in my pants area, the Spearhead Force. Honestly, I want to buy this. I want to paint every single one of them black, and I want them to jump around punching things as hard as they can. I like this box. It's very good. 15 Jump Pack Intercessors, Jump Captain, Squad of Outriders, Invader ATV. It's a very specific army choice. So it's not necessarily going to appeal to all Space Marine players or everyone just getting into it. But if you're a White Scars player, this is a very cool box set. If you're a dumbass like me and want to do Ravenwing, and then just include all of the jumpy guys, because you're stupid. Like, I'm stupid, I want to do that. I think it sounds really cool. We have the Beast Snagger Stampede. 10 boys, this dude whose name I forget, the Killerig? Squig-hauled Killrig, there we go. You got a Pain Boy here, and then you've got the, what are they called again? Squigog Boys, and a knob on Smasher Squig. I've got this box, I still need to build it. It's a nice little box, again. Defenders of the Ancestors. This is a nice box, like the inclusion of the Hecaton Land Fortress. I think that's cool. You then get 10 Einir. Again, very cool. I like the Einir Hearthguard. They're cool models. You get the Einir Champion. Again, very cool, but if you already have a Leagues of Votann army, you probably already have 2 of these guys. Then you have Grimnir. Again, cool HQ. Actually, probably one of the least common choices I've seen people talk about. And then you get the weird one of the Sagittar here. So, this is the Hecaton Land Fortress. It has a transport capacity of 12. Each one of these guys counts as 2, which means that you could have these guys go in here, this guy running around with these. Can the Grimnir go inside of this? Because this only has a capacity of 5. So these guys wouldn't fit. So I don't know if he can go in there, or if they're playing the Sagittar to be literally just something that runs around and shoots. I do like it. It is cute. I say cute. I don't know what word I'm looking for here. All I can say is I like almost all of these boxes as they are. They're very cool boxes. Moving on to the Cadian Defense Force. This is where I'm a little bit... The silhouette of this box is off for me. It's a very cool collection of models. You get the 2 Rogel Dawn tanks. You get 20 Cadian Storm... Are they Stormtroopers? They're not, are they? What are they called? Shock Troopers, that's it. That's where I got confused. So you get 20 Shock Troopers, 2 Rogel Dawn tanks, and then a Cadian Command Squad. As a layman, can you tell me which models are in the Cadian Command Squad? They all look the same. I don't think that they should have had the Cadian Command Squad leading this. I think they should have had that super fancy dude with the horse in the middle of this group, because I think that would have broken it up really nicely. I think it would have improved the overall silhouette of this group. I think it would have looked a lot cooler, because you would have had bunch of guys here, horse bang smack in the middle, and then 2 tanks behind the horse. I think that would have been a far more interesting box that would have made it far more tempting. If you think about these boxes as, hey, I can buy this and the combat patrol and then essentially have a full force, a lot of that works. If you do that here, if you buy the Cadian Defense Force and then the Imperial Guard combat patrol, you're getting an awful lot of duplicates so far as like command units. And I think this is the only one that suffers that problem. It's fine, it works. Like, mechanically on the table, it works. But I don't know how tempting it is unless you literally just want to have 2 Rogel Dawns. But actually, a pretty cheap price. So now we move on to Warhammer Age of Sigmar. This is the stuff I'm not really going to know anything about. Vigorian Court. You've got the big vampire creep in the middle here. You've got your 5 Blood Knights, I believe they're called. You've got the Shambling Skeletons. What are they called? Death Rattle Skeletons. Dire Wolves, and then Fellbats. Yeah, 3 Fellbats at the back here. It's a nice looking box. Not being a Sigmar guy, I don't really know how good a box it is. But it's cool. It works. Thumbs up. I approve. This box I like. I mean, literally just the Ogroid Therodons was enough to convince me to buy the Slaves to Darkness kit. Yeah, you got horny boys, horse boys, chosen boys, big horny horse boy, and then your standard Chaos Warriors. It works. It's a nice looking little force. We have more things that look really nice that I have no idea about. We have lots of chameleon boys. We've got some pterodactyls, Saurus Warriors, Croxigor, I want to say? Yeah, I got it right, Croxigor. We have raptors with spear guys, and then we have me. Just me, sat in a chair, floating around. Lots of bony boys. Lots and lots and lots and lots and lots and lots of bony boys. This one I actually really like the look of. I really hope that you have a lot of Skeletal Horde, because you're probably going to need it. Originally, this said 10 Mortek Guard. When I first looked at it, I was like, are you sure about that? Are you sure? So yeah, okay, they have changed it now. So there is 20 Mortek Guard. Big fancy leader dude in the middle, whose name I don't know. Commanded by Arch Kavalos Zandos? I don't know. He's got horses, he's got all of these Mortek Guards, this big heavy guy at the back, what's it called? The Gothazar Harvester. Gotta love it. Now we are on to Black Library, Storm of Iron, and Leviathan. Heretic Astarte stuff. It's cool. I enjoy Iron Warriors. Iron Warriors are very cool. We have the Leviathan books, which actually I don't remember having been out for that long. Is this a re-release? I have no idea if this is a re-release or not, but there it is. There's the Leviathan book. Again, we're going back to some of the old Chronicle stuff, which is kind of cool. Not a massive super interest to me, but nonetheless pretty damn cool. This is the stuff that everyone's actually here for. The festive gifts. You can get greetings cards, wrapping paper, red gobbo pin and bauble, an official 2024 calendar, because that's awesome. You get advent calendars. I really, really hope that the pins come in these. That's a shame. That would have been really good. Like if the pins came in the thing. Never mind. That's what I was hoping for a second there. Now I've read it and I'm like, oh no. 2 phenomenal advent calendars and new mystery pin collections arrive for Christmas. I can't be asked to read what all of this is. I don't know if this tin is connected to this, but it's baubles and Christmas stuff. We then have the Lawmaster on the Chaplain guy and his dragon, which is a thing. Warhammer Plus, I never care about it. I just don't. So we're going to do that summarizing thing where we summarize everything. Red Gobbo, he cute, I like him. Angron, he cute, I like him. Tyrannid, not so cute, but I like him. Space Marines, again, not cute, I like him. Orcs, if you don't love orcs, you're wrong. Leagues of Votan, if you don't like space dwarves, you are in the wrong place, friend. Have the Cadian Defense Force, because everyone needs vanilla ice cream. Vampires, because vampires. Horny boys, because horny boys. Lizard boys, you know it. Bony boys, oh yes. Books. Books, well, audiobooks, but still books. Did you know it's Christmas? Guys, it's Christmas. Did you know? It's Christmas. Yes, we know it's Christmas. Dear God, please stop releasing things I want to buy. I need to buy things for other people this time of year, Games Workshop. Why are you doing this to me?